Hello YouTube, it is a leg day today. Well, technically speaking, my split at the moment, which is something that we can chat about a little bit in prep, is basically at the moment, let's have a think about it. We are on a 5-day split. So basically I do a full leg day twice a week. Then I have one day that it's just glutes and back. And then the other 2 days are full kind of upper body days. So today I'm on my higher volume hamstring glute day. So it's basically high reps, as well as some heavy deadlifts. So that is what I'm gonna do. I'm feeling pretty good. I went to the chiro yesterday, got an adjustment, got some needling work done. So hopefully be feeling good, get some good lifts in. We're gonna go for 3 sets of 10 on 120 deadlifts. And it's a weight that I've done before, but I haven't been deadlifting in a while consistently. So we're just gonna kind of work back up from there. Gonna go get it done. And I hope you enjoy a little bit of leg day footage.
Look, up in the sky. Ryan DC mode versus make a wish for a purpose. Purposely practice the rap until I emerge perfect. Flawless victory psychic. Kick like bicycle circus. Flow can I do my thinking. Dang it, lang till it's purple. Alcohol on my circus. City slipping like jerkers. Rubbing for moisture murder. Checkers are right as burgers. Diction vexes with less spit.
So I'm completing 3 working sets on 120 kilos, which I haven't done in a little while. I've been taking a bit of a break from deadlifting. They felt pretty good and I was happy with those. You'll see me film it from a couple of different angles, which I highly recommend if you want to assess your form a little bit better. You're able to see your knees, hips, ankles, everything moving at different angles and really understand where your strengths and weaknesses lie, which is something that I like to do with my clients, is definitely get different angles on videos. I'm now supersetting stiff leg deadlifts with dumbbells and a toe elevation, which really aids in focusing on the hamstrings and getting you to really focus on pushing back into your heels. If you struggle to feel your hammies, I'd recommend this. And then I'm supersetting these with single leg step-ups. Sorry for the terrible camera angles, but I had to film this by myself and the gym was very busy during this time.
So here I am, I never did a remix. To you this is a prefix, cause see I never leaked it. Now you leeching funky. Your review just keep it, cause I will never peep it. Like time I bum my beeping, geeking like a brother chiefin'. Season tossing, I be sheepin'. Morning, noon to the evening, even maybe while you dreaming. I be showing lights increasing, bustin' function for no reason. Girl be sweating out her weaving. I be speaking, never wheezing, flicking, picking. I'm on teasing, scratching, like I'm feeding. Father high like I be beaming. Earth on fire, this the reason. With a ninja like he's steaming. Catch me streaming on SoundCloud, but when they go down, they go in the extra mile like a proud man. This water, but James Brown. Say it louder than kneel it down. Kick me now that I drape it round. Ninjas copy paste my style, but I can't do it like me though. Before way go like Cheeto. I say Jay, get Cheeto. Going in like Curry free throw. Super rap, how you know it like that? Super rap, how the hell it right there? Super rap, notice that my go on. Say it with me, dun 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 dun. Super rap.
So I'm supersetting these with abductions. They do look a bit weird from this angle, but I'm using my loaded lifting belt and you'll see that I'm trying to keep my hips up and create tension pushing externally, which is an area that a lot of people struggle to fire their glutes up on, so I definitely give this one a go.
I still currently have leg DOMs from Monday and it is now Thursday. So we're going to see how this goes. But that's something I did want to chat about. I think when you're prepping, when you have DOMs, when you have muscular fatigue, all of that sort of stuff, you just kind of have to adjust and work through it. It's not like when I was doing a powerlifting prep where if you were sore, you'd probably take a day off and push training back a day to assure you got in a really good session. But when you're training for, say, bodybuilding or an aesthetic goal or fat loss versus training for pure strength or performance, It's a little bit different when you choose to have, say, rest days, when you feel you actually need to take time off. All of those things comes back to more performance with the second. But when you are training for more fat loss and aesthetic purposes, generally speaking, you can modify your training to still get a workout in and still get a caloric output. But it's just that fine line between should I be training, shouldn't I be training? Is there something else I can do? Do I need to maybe change my days around, which is something I'll do sometimes. If my legs are still broken, I will change and maybe do an upper body day or whatever it is, a HIIT day or something else. And that is a really good way as well of still getting in your training. But it's just modifying your split. A split is there, but it's meant to be flexible. That's what I say with all of my clients. Like, you need to have clear goals, clear strategies to get there, but the actual direction isn't going to be a dead straight line. There's going to be variation, there's going to be flexibility. So I hope you enjoyed this little bit of leg day footage. And yeah, basically that is just a few of my favorite exercises for hamstrings and glutes. I don't tend to put every single exercise and the reps and the sequence and all of that on my channel, because at the end of the day it's going to come down to the individual person. But I do think it is good to see some of the videos, to see training technique, which I'm a big stickler for. But definitely when it comes to programming, it needs to be individualized, or at least have a specific goal. So what I mean by that is sometimes I will write programs that a few people are doing. Say for example in my breakthrough program we have a few options: beginner, intermediate, advanced, all of that. But there's a specific goal, and there's also those ability levels. Whereas obviously I've been training for a long time, probably 10 years in the gym, whereas some people have only been training a couple of months. So everyone's going to be on a little bit of a different page. And if you go on YouTube and you just see some YouTuber doing something, or Instagram or whatever, and it looks awesome, they've got a nice body, so you're like, I'll do what they're doing. It's not going to be, it might not be at the ability level at which you should be performing for optimal results, number one. And number two, probably have a higher chance of an injury if you're doing something that's a bit more advanced, something a lot more like, any form of deadlift variation, squat variations, all of that, rather than starting with more basic movement patterns. So what I mean by that is there's no reason as to why a beginner can't squat, and I highly encourage it, but it's just doing the right types of squats. So for example, you might see someone on YouTube doing a deficit deadlift with a pause, and you're like, that looks great. And if you don't know how to execute that movement, you can definitely put a lot of load through your lower back and thoracic, which probably isn't strong when you first start training. So instead, it would be starting a beginner on a basic barbell deadlift, or a trap bar deadlift, or a kettlebell deadlift even, something a lot more basic to begin. Now basic isn't bad, basic is good in the training sense, because you need room to grow and progress, and that's really, really important as well. So yeah, I guess make sure that just when you're watching stuff on social media, take it with a grain of salt, focus on where you're at. By all means try things out, but always start with like a very, very lightweight. Make sure that you understand the movement pattern, what it's about, what the goal and purpose is of it, rather than just doing something because someone has a good body and they do that exercise. So guys, I hope you enjoyed these little bits of videos. It's been fun filming them, and it's kind of keeping me accountable as well. So thank you so much if you have been watching them. I really, really appreciate it. Please comment below if there's anything else you would like to see during this prep series. But other than that, I'm feeling pretty good. I've got 3 weeks till we go to Japan for an actual holiday. Now, to be honest, I will be honest and transparent with you guys, I am very nervous about that. I'm trying to kind of chill, but at the same time I'm trying to work hard for the next 3 weeks to try to push forward a little bit more, get a few more kilos off, so that when we go away I don't have to worry so much about it. It is an actual holiday. It's the first holiday I've had in like five years, I would say, a proper holiday with my partner, and I don't want to ruin his holiday and this amazing trip to Japan because I'm on prep. So basically we've had a chat and he's super supportive. He's my coach, so obviously that makes it a lot easier, but we're both not really drinkers, so that part of it's fine. We're going to be skiing. The hardest part is going to be getting to the gym, so I probably won't be worrying as much about training when I'm away. I don't need to put on more muscle mass, anything like that, but definitely getting cardio in and sticking to nutrition are going to be the key things while we're over there. I'll probably take some bands and bits and pieces with me. When we're in Tokyo for 4 days. I'll definitely be able to get to a gym when we're in Tokyo, but when we're in, I think, Hakuba, so when we're skiing for 4 days, probably not. But we are going to be skiing every single day. We're going to try to do things that are active every single day. So really, I'm probably only going to have 4 days off from the gym, so it's really not a big deal. And I'll just try to kind of block some workouts so that I've done a few more before, got training in every single day before I go away. for like, you know, 8 or 10 days out, and then when I'm over there I won't have to worry so much about it. So gonna do the best we can, and yeah, unfortunately it's too far into prep for me to be able to be just chill in Japan. I'm gonna have to do this, and that comes down to sacrifice and choice. I believe it's not going to ruin my holiday. I know it won't ruin Sean's holiday. It's just a case of us doing things that we're both happy with. Again, like I said, we're not going there to party and drink regardless of it being comp related. We're just not those people. And we're both very active people. Sean's super ADHD, so he's definitely going to want to be going on hikes and walks and exploring and doing all that. So it's going to be cool, and I think that I'm lucky that, well, not lucky, like we're both lucky. We're both lucky to have each other, but lucky to have someone so supportive and someone that also gets it, because if it was him in my position, I would do the exact same thing for him. I wouldn't feel like it was a sacrifice of a holiday. I would just support him, and I know that we're going to have a good time regardless. So I hope you enjoyed this little video. If you've ever been to Japan, please comment some tips below, because I have not. Neither has Sean. We have no idea what to do, what to see, any of that. All we know is, yeah, 4 or 5 days, I think, in Tokyo. We get there on the 24th of December, so we wake up Christmas morning in Tokyo, and then we come back on the, I think, 2nd or 3rd of January. So, like I said, hope you enjoyed this little video, and I will chat to you in the next one. If you haven't already, please subscribe below. Try to get this little channel moving along, and I'll chat to you soon. See you guys.